Welcome to VIP Lounge. Here we have Juan, aka Lumberjack.
Hey, the Lumberjack.
How you got that
Hello, kid.
little?
What's up, Juan? Thanks you for coming.
Yeah, anytime. And ask Jose how I got that nickname because him and the guy with the curly hair gave it to me.
Eddie, our first VIP. Shout out to Eddie.
Shout out to where he was our first VIP.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Eddie. Starting the trend. Yes,
VIP.
Lumberjack.
Yes.
So you are related to Marielle.
Wait, but you didn't answer the question. How did he get the lumberjack?
Oh, he said that we gave him the Lumberjack name because, you know.
There was no. Oh.
Because when I went up to bat, dije que yo era grande, I looked like a lumberjack.
Beast.
But you did give some results in the game.
I did.
Thank you for
I did.
going. Thank you for going, by the way.
I tried.
Okay.
I failed at running, but I did good at hitting.
Hey.
That right, okay.
At 50-50.
50-50 of what? Hey.
The thought.
So you're Marielle's cousin.
Yes, Marielle.
Let's get to the nitty gritty, juicy stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the older cousin. I used to bully her around left and right, but loved her the most her whole life. She's actually my favorite.
Same.
Sorry,
You're sure you're on camera? You're saying that out loud?
It's the truth.
He is.
Oh.
My favorite. But there was a lot of bullying. I can't say there wasn't.
Especially in Butler.
And yeah, that's one thing I'm still traumatized about.
What is this butler thing? You guys had a butler? You guys are rich?
I used to live in Butler Place over there by Zariga. Yeah, we una casa. And I used to run when we would play in the backyard. I used to run inside and lock her outside, and she used to just cry. And I used to be like, "Don't ring the doorbell."
You mentioned.
Yeah.
So it was you. Okay, were you also the one that would let her go to the pools with socks on, or no?
I mean, I think I'm the reason that happened, but I wasn't. I wasn't the one that let her. She did what she wanted.
So you bullied Marielle. Were you a bully in school?
No, not
Because you know you're a big
Yeah,
guy. Were you always big?
Yep. I was 6'2" by the time I was 14.
Wow.
So at 10, I was like already 5'8", 5'9".
But you didn't bully nobody but Marielle. Okay.
I mean, I bullied all the other little cousins too, but it was just Marielle was always around me.
Yeah, we would hang out a lot.
It was always me, her, and her little sister.
But it's crazy because that was like one of the most probably safest neighborhood in the Bronx during that time. But I was afraid because it's like I'm not used to all this silence.
This guy was here.
And he would torture me. Like I could have easily just rang the doorbell and had my grandmother come downstairs and save me. But he was like, if you ring the doorbell, I'm not going to play with you. Why would I want to continue playing with somebody that's bullying me? I would never understand till this day.
Did he end up playing with you at least or no?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like he put me on to like video games, like the Nintendos, sports. I was his wing woman for many years.
As wing woman?
I wouldn't count it as wing woman.
I thought you're still...
The wing woman helps you get women.
She didn't help you get women?
I would secure them just in case we would leave.
She tried.
She was a good wingman for me in high school.
Hey.
She put in the work.
Which high school?
The one here in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Richard R. Green High School.
Of teaching and none of us being teachers. Wow.
If they still have that school open, shout out to you guys. Don't cut school.
Don't cut school.
Don't cut school, children. So you said he told you not to ring the doorbell. Did you guys ever play Ding Dong Ditch?
What is that?
No?
I think we did.
You
once.
don't know Ding Dong Ditch?
When you ring the doorbell
Ding Dong?
and then you run away.
Yeah. I think we did that more.
You guys ever got caught?
No.
Or were scared? Like, oh shit! Like you knocked at the wrong door. The person came out mad fast, type shit. No.
We didn't do it that often, but the few times we did, we didn't get caught.
Okay.
We were also not bad kids. So
we would play in the hallways. I think we would play Suicide. You remember that game?
Oh my god!
Do you remember?
Yes.
That's
the black and blues that came out from that. I felt so bad for all of y'all.
How many handballs did you go through as a child? Like you would roof handballs to the building
for no reason.
That was a thing. Yo, and like the tennis balls too. You remember?
Well, like, give me $1. Second later, I just can I roof it? I throw it.
All the kids wanted to roof a ball. That's mad funny. The good old days. The gray sponge balls. You remember those?
But there was no reason to root for me. Now you lost the thing that you asked for the $1, and it's hard to get $1 out your parents back in the day. For them to give us $1 to buy a ball, it was the tooth and nail.
You just wanted to show off.
You either get chocolate or you get a ball you're gonna roof in 2 seconds.
You got the Reese's, you got the bag of chips, and the 25-cent juice.
And that's another
they don't
thing.
even got no more.
That's another thing.
Well,
this kid would know that the only chocolate I don't eat is Reese's, and I don't
brought
care
your
that
Reese's
it's your
every time?
I don't care that it's your favorite chocolate. He would buy it just that he wouldn't share it with me.
No. First of all,
That's pretty smart. I would do the same thing.
I don't eat a lot of sweets.
Okay.
Reese's peanut butter cup was the one that I used to eat when growing up.
Okay.
It just so happened she didn't like
I
it.
didn't like
All right.
it.
Do you like Reese's Puff cereal?
No.
All right. Oh, I thought you were gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
for a moment.
you were gonna walk out
I
the
was about to get out of here. Maria, please tell me you don't like that either.
No. I don't like Reese's.
Okay.
So
But maybe you be the type to not like Reese's.
and then like the
And
cereal.
what about Reese's Pieces?
Mm-mm.
The little. Okay, thank you guys. You guys are normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are nasty.
Well-
What about Cookie Crisp?
Cookie Crisp, the cereal.
Mm-hmm.
I fucks with that.
Those are good.
You're alright.
I can't eat them no more, but those are good.
I
I would go through a box in a day.
don't even remember the
Really?
last time I had a Cookie Crisp. Yes, right? That's how you do.
How about Rice Krispie, where the cereal talks to you?
What about the
Yo,
Rice
that's
Krispie
literally what it sounded like, though.
It does. That's
I'm
pretty
mad
cool.
it sounded so good here. Like I wish. I hope it.
Are
Trans-
you a Rice Krispie? No, let me stop. Rice Krispie treat you like the.
No, yeah, those are like.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the
Is that-
Cookie Crisp
mhm.
treats,
Mhm.
but I like the Cocoa Crisp cereal. That one was fire.
The Cocoa Crisps.
The chocolate cereal.
The Cocoa Puff. The Reese's Puffs are the Cocoa. I'm confused.
Yeah, you confused my friend.
Which one is the?
So it's the Rice Krispies, the little ones
Oh,
that
the
are like little rices, the ones that did the sound,
but
but they
just
were
chocolate.
cocoa.
Okay.
Yeah, the chocolate was.
Isn't there cereal
There's a cereal. That's the one I
for
go
Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah,
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That's
I'm
not the
bugging.
one.
No, but
No,
it's
that's not- okay.
son otro.
See, I'm bugging. Okay.
What was your craziest? Because you grew up with like your brother and your sister,
Mhm.
and you're the youngest. Like your craziest like bully story. And I think we probably shared this before, but give me one that you can kind of
A
relate
different
to.
one besides the one of my brother and my cousin holding me and farting in my mouth?
Did we ever do some shit like that?
Saul and Pedro did it to me all the
All
time.
the time. Oh, but that's the Bean Boys. Yeah.
And the name 3 cereals? Oh my god! You could, for the life of me, I could never name 3 cereals.
Or name like 5 hockey players.
Mhm.
I couldn't.
While
they're
teaching you?
nipples,
Oh.
While they're twisting, and it's not even a jump.
Oh, they twisted it.
Yeah.
Yo, they used to lean on me and put their fist on my chest.
That's so
name 3
deep.
cereals. Like, yo, I
Oh.
can't.
Was there ever a thing like for girls that girls did like? Because that was something you did in like school too with your
Mhm.
boys, or you'd be like, "What's the capital of China?" And like Bangkok, and then you get hit in the nuts. Like, was there anything for girls like, I can't say this because she's gonna slap my pussy or something?
No, I don't think there's a thing for girls like that. Like,
Slapping a titty, nothing like
Or
that.
like punch buggy license, like I'm gonna punch your titty, some shit. Nothing,
No.
nothing like that.
or at least the girls I used to hang around.
Girls are
with.
trash.
Mhm.
Girls are trash.
Okay.
That's why y'all soft. Y'all don't go through the abuse growing up.
Well, I went through it with you. That's why I'm a little bit tough, a little bit sensitive.
Yes, you are.
I got the best of both worlds.
A little bit tough, a little bit sensitive.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of sensitive. A little bit tough, but.
You gonna let go of that manguera anytime soon?
Oh, no.
Like my man over here looking dry. He's trying to
I'm
smoke
over here looking at. I keep looking at the manguera too.
When
Like,
was the first time you ever had hookah? Like, hookah then compared to now? You think they changed something in the
I still
secret
have
formula?
my original hookah from when I was 17.
17?
14 years ago.
Diablo.
14 years ago. Wow.
That's when hookah first introduced themselves? Like,
Here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it became big. Like, oh, everybody now is doing hookah.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the very first one I bought.
You know what's crazy? I was in the store today. I was buying the hookah supplies, and there's like a whole bunch of kids from high school, and they're going to buy not the vape pens,
The jewel.
not even the jewels, but the weed that's a pen.
CBD oil?
Yeah, THC.
Eso mismo.
See, and you know, they're doing this during school. Like, I know, like maybe smoking before school and then just going to school. Okay. But they're literally going to the bathroom every 5 minutes to smoke that and then be in class. Like, that wasn't even like a thing for us.
Alcohol was a thing for me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
alcohol was a thing. There, too.
Oh, the tree
it's
doesn't
the-
fall too.
The apple doesn't fall too
It's
far
a
from the
memo.
tree.
Mariela's Thirsty Thursday, guys.
Not really, yeah. But high school edition, it was just like, my mom would give me $10 a week. No, $20 a week. And I went to school in the city. So a butter roll alone with like not even coffee, or like
$4.50.
Arizona, like $5. So I had to spend it wisely. When I knew that me and my friends were gonna drink, and I'm gonna regret saying this so much, but I would buy a bottle of Georgie.
That's nothing. We used to buy Devil Springs.
Oh, that's pure gasoline.
Yes, it says in the back on the label, it says add water, danger. Do
For
not
real?
drink pure. And I used to just pour it into a water bottle, and we used to drink it in school.
Yeah, crazy.
But it's a bottle like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was enough for me and the crew. Would be like $5-10. So there goes half of my money, and half of the week I can't. Pretty much. But high school was interesting. How was your high school experience?
Awesome. That's all I can say. Like it was phenomenal.
You think you went to the right high school and the right
For
timing?
me, yes.
Okay.
Like I met all the friends I still hang out with now to this day.
Nice.
Nice, because that doesn't happen often.
Exactly.
You do the reunions. Do you guys do that?
I never went to one.
No.
Oh, but they did it?
They've done a few high school reunions. I haven't.
Okay.
About those people.
And what do they do? They do it in the school? Because I know...
No, they do events. So
Okay.
they hit everybody up. They're like, oh, it's a $10 thing so that we could get the place and all of this and the drinks and everything.
Okay, because I feel like our school did it, but they did it at like bars. And then imagine us drinking with the same teacher that used to tell me, Mariotti,
I did that.
why are you drinking?
That's
And I'm
kind of
like,
cool and fun,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
We
But I never
bumped
got
into a teacher of ours in a
I'm about to hit
bar.
up on my teachers right now.
Be like, let's do that for sure.
Okay, so
And the first year of high school, going back to that, the first 3 semesters, all the freedom. In Lehman, you could go out for lunch, 4th period, and and 5th was lunch, 6th was lunch. So lo que pasaba era que yo me iba 4th period, and I never came back.
you messed it up for everyone else.
Yeah, pretty much. My year was the last outside year.
We had that for freshman year, yeah. But we wouldn't do
Marielle messed it up for
no.
us, too.
No.
Her
I would
friends,
come
her
back.
and her friends.
I went to class 3 times for the tests for each class. So my 5th period, 6th period, 7th period, and 8th period, I went back once for the tests each time. And the teachers they were like, yo, we're going to fail you. And I'm like, why? And they're like, oh, you never came to class. I was like, so? And they were like, oh, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I got a 95 on your test. What are you talking
How
about?
you gonna fail me?
How are you going to fail me?
I know all the material.
Right. So then they were like, this is not going to work, blah, blah, blah. So they sent us to the late Mr. Leader, que descanse en paz, the best principal ever. And I told them, I'm like, Mr. Leader, they're trying to fail me. And they're like, Juan, you went to class once the whole semester. And I'm like, that was the only test that they gave. And I got a 95 on it. Like, what do you want me to do?
It's true.
I didn't need to be in class. He was like, oh, for this time, we're going to let you pass. But you can't do it again because we're going to say that the material was too easy for you. So you weren't challenged enough to go.
They want to change the whole...
you can't go. You can't do that again. So I got 95s on the class.
And I got 95s.
So, and then so tú me llevas 5 años, like you're 5 years older than me. But also I feel like our freshman year, that's kind of when hooky parties died down. And the one hooky party that they did, that I was supposed to go to, was on Halloween. But I don't go to school on Halloween because I was afraid they were going to initiate me from my way home, from school to home. How was hooky parties?
Lit.
Imagine
these very same apartments, because I went to a hooky party in the building next to this one.
Hey, shout out to that
Imagine this
building.
very same apartment. They put all the sofas in the room. There's about 300 people here trying to dance. Tú no tenías espacio para nada. Nothing. Like, you was grinding with the person in front of you and behind you. So you had to make sure that the person behind you was a girl también.
That's mad.
So you won't be grinding on a guy or hold the wall spot. Or hold the wall spot. El piso se bajaba y se subía. It felt like sort of like a trampoline because there was so many people in the house at the same time.
And there was no hookah in the middle of the dance floor, right?
Nah, there was nothing.
Ooh, good old days.
Good old
There
days.
was none
Nobody
of
on
that.
their
Just-
phones.
Now there's a hookah everywhere.
Yeah, the phones, all you heard was the beep, beep, left and
That's
right,
like
but
it.
nobody could talk because the music was so loud that you couldn't hear anything.
And you guys would do this early in the morning.
Yep. Starting after 3rd period, because 3rd period was attendance for school.
And then that was the 4th, 5th, 6th. Where you
Yeah,
would-
and the 4th, everybody left.
Okay.
It was super lit. Like, I did that quite a few times. It was really fun.
Like, of course you did it quite a few times. You only showed up once for the test.
I mean, throughout the whole years, though, I did it quite
that's
a few
good.
more times. It really did die down on us. And it sucks because, like you said, you didn't get to experience it. Excuse me. But it was an amazing, experience, if you want.
Right.
It was an amazing time. Just
Yeah,
there's
there's no way to say it. Like,
drinking underage, smoking weed.
and just hanging out with people. I didn't smoke, but hanging around with people.
But that's also kind of what like made us grow up to like where we are now. That we're kind of, we don't need that. Well, me, like I still drink, but I don't feel the need to go out clubbing and be there at 4 a.m. every Friday, Saturday, because I feel like I got that stage of my life kind of. I lived it early, and that was that.
Okay, you're a pretty big dude. Did you get to? What am I saying? Did you get into a lot of fights?
Hey.
There was one major fight during school, but most of our fights were at night.
Okay.
Like when we were hanging out as a group, we were a bunch, because all my friends are my height. So for some reason, we were always chosen as the people like, oh, let's mess with them, and this, that, and the third. But I guess I don't know if they wanted to prove themselves or what, but
they're like, we gotta take the biggest one out.
You mess with 7 dudes that are 6 feet, and all of y'all are 5'9". You're bound to get hurt. Like,
oh wow,
it's gonna hurt. So there was a few instances, but there was one major fight where we were outaged and outnumbered, and there was a girl in the group, but she fights like she fights like a straight up dude. And even she was holding it down against guys, just fighting guys. Everybody was punching everywhere. We didn't know what was what.
And those other guys would hit her too. Like I mean, like after a while, after you got a couple of knockouts from a girl.
That sounds like a nice brawl, though. Like
it was. That's exactly what it was.
Straight fists, nothing else.
Nothing else. It was just straight up fist fighting the whole time, and then
but
cops
that's how
came.
fiits used to be before.
Straight fists.
Not always.
Not always.
Even when I was in high school, I mean, there was a dude that needs to be safety transferred because the Albanians. They would have their older siblings or their parents roll up in cars, throw pipes out the window, drive away, and when the fight was done, the cars would come right back and they throw the pipes back in the car, and they would leave.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And you would witness that, like right in front, because in front of Lehman is a big street. Like Tremont is big and wide, and you would just see all of that. And then when that happened with the guys, because that's when DDP was trying to run up on Lehman, like. That's the place
that's another thing. Gangs were actually like gangs back
Yeah.
in the days. Like I remember you like telling me, Marielle, don't wear that red bandana. Like yeah, it matches with your like sneakers and stuff. But you know, if somebody catches you with that, they might think you're blood.
Yeah, all of that. All of that,
like you told me all those little stuff, and I'm like now, like when I used to see my grandma, I'm like, don't wear that, grandma. I know you're like 60, but you might think you're part of the Bloods.
He taught you how to be street smart.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah. But
to
like,
the best of my abilities.
But he was always there, always to like back me up. I never got into like any major trouble, but I can always like count on him. Like God forbid something happens, like I know he's gonna
pull up.
Okay.
And you did quite some times.
Quite a few times.
What about when you go to the clubs and you look at the bouncer?
Bro, I got a story about bouncers.
Are you big? Are you often bigger than the bouncer?
I'm taller than them, but not always bigger.
Okay.
And that I got to know that very well one time.
What was that story? Or if you don't want to share?
I mean, it's just everybody knows the story. It's just one time we were pre-gaming at my college with a few people, and I was there with one of my friends. He got a little bit too drunk. So when
There's always that one.
We went to when we were waiting on the line. You know, they used to have gates back in the day that made you twist around so that the line was outside was normal. It was what's the word I'm looking for? Like coordinated. So he's leaning on the gate, but the gate is not stuck to the ground. It's just one of those police gates, and he knocks it over. So the bouncer all of a sudden goes, "Oh, yo, we got an aggressive one." So then we see 3 bouncers just run up to him and start hitting him.
Oh no!
So at this point, I'm like, "Oh, we gotta go." So when I go and when they see me hopping the gates trying to get to him, they thought I was trying. So 3 more bouncers. At one point, I had 5 people, just one of them holding down each of my limbs while the other one was hitting me in my face.
Oh, no.
Just straight up. And now somehow I still kept getting up, trying to pick them up to get away. And they would still stop us both and continue to hit us.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was. That was like my worst. I can't even call it a fight because I only got 1 hit in because I'm like, and they was just trying to get out.
It wasn't a fight. You got.
I just got murdered.
You got your ass kicked.
So yeah, but bouncers usually they don't intimidate me much because I'm on their level.
Yeah.
Especially now. I'm a big motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Like you're a gentle giant, gentle beast.
Now I am.
Lumberjack.
With the hat to match.
I don't wear hats.
Oh, you don't wear hats?
No, I don't. I never liked how I looked in hats. I feel like I look like one of those fresh off the boat Dominicans, and I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling the vibes.
You're already
No
Dominican,
beanies,
you know,
no caps, nothing.
when you speak Spanish.
Beanies, not the ones
When
that sag in the back. I can't. My head shape is not for that. But the Scullies I do wear.
Yeah, the Scullies. Okay.
What has
it get breakout here?
Facts.
What has been your like favorite age? 1 through, well, like if you could remember one.
If someone ever says that their favorite age is 1, you imagine? My favorite age was when I was 1.
Nothing of
Exactly.
I want to say
like if you couldn't stay one age your entire life.
and live that year over and over again.
Maybe, yeah.
I want to say either 16 or 17.
Okay.
Why?
Because it was so relaxed and stress free. It was just a bunch of fun.
A lot of punani?
Basically. But you know, I had already met the friends that I still hang out with today during that time. And that was the crew we stuck with. And like I said, it was just all fun and games. You don't have to worry about all this adulting. It's like,
It's right in between.
Adulting is trash.
Yeah, fact. So much.
What's your worst adulting thing besides the bills?
I think there's adulting. Like, I don't think there's one
As a
specific.
whole, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's just
like-
the whole thing. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Having to
energy's
worry
not
about
even
everything.
there anymore,
Exactly.
Nothing is this.
Even if you have the energy, you still got to spend it on stuff that
Yeah.
you don't want to do because you're an adult now. And you have to do
And
your
you
own
have
stuff
to
for
do
you.
it. Yes, yes. Oh God.
What is your favorite age?
21. No. I wish I could redo high school. I would definitely do it differently.
What would you do differently?
Why you what's wrong with me today? Why would you do anything different? You didn't like?
I think I should have took.
He was offended.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I would have took more advantage of it. Like,
Oh, okay.
you know, like I was kind of like, okay, so you know, during winters where it's like 4 p.m. and it's dark outside, I would be so chopped because my mom had curfew on me. So I would be so like, I would come out of school and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get home. And then I would look at the time and it's like, it's still 4. Like I still got 2 hours to chill. So yo siempre vivía con eso like in my head.
No se desespero.
When I should have just like done it because either way, my mom was going to be my mom. So I should have taken more advantage of like living in the moment and not so much fearing of what's going to happen. Because it was...
That happened to a lot of the females in our family, though.
Yeah.
I think most of them say the same thing.
Where
That they let themselves, the fear of their parents. And then the guys just...
I just did what y'all did.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I think I was born in the right, like I got you and then all the older cousins, but they're like old enough for me to still hang out with them. But then I was Angelica from the Rugrats, and I have like my sister and my cousin where like I was 5 years older than them, but I still could bully them and kind of do the same thing he did to me to them, and also like hang out with them and learn a lot of like adulting things.
Yeah, but that generation different from us, though. Because
Younger
you took the bullying and then you just passed it on. They didn't want to take the bullying. They was like, I'm like, yo, we all went through this.
Yeah,
Relax.
like, don't talk back. Like, hello.
Better sit there and take this beating.
Did you guys ever sit in a public place and your ass just hurt?
My ass hurt right now.
That's what I was thinking. Or you ever think about like you gotta take a shit
Yes.
just because you're sitting down? Because
Oh, no.
you sat down for so long, like your body assumes that you want to use the bathroom. No?
No.
That never happened.
Why that happened to you?
It's happening to you right now?
It's happening to me. I had to use the bathroom, so after we wrap it up,
You're gonna use the bathroom? He's gonna go
Blowing
bless
it
my
up.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Go bless my bathroom.
or maybe it's the angle I'm sitting. I don't know.
Might be.
Yeah,
But that has never happened to you?
Not gotten suddenly the urge to shit.
Okay.
It's just
But it has hurt, though, for
Yeah.
sitting too long. Okay.
you know, so
trains.
So Joel,
Trains? In the train?
in the train.
Mm-hmm. I'm always mad tall, so it's like the back support wasn't
Okay,
even
okay,
there.
that
My
makes
back
sense,
was
yeah.
over the back of the,
You're a
of the
big
train
guy.
thing.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, you know. can't be
Have you ever
comfortable.
went to a place where like I guess they offer you a chair to sit down? It's like a little ass chair,
Let me think. I think there were some restaurants that did that.
and you just look at them like there's no way this is gonna work.
Like, bro, my knees are hitting the table, fam. I'm gonna need something bigger than this.
But you still sit there.
I have to. Who wants it?
And only on like your left cheek or some shit, because both of your cheeks are not gonna fit on the thing.
¿Y cuando se te duerme un pie? Oh my God, that happens to me when I'm usually taking a shit. But like that might
Wait, your legs fall asleep when you're in the
Yeah.
restroom? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That happens to me all the time.
All
For
the
real?
time.
That's kind
Because
of
I lean
weird.
on my knees.
Oh, you lean? You're one of those?
No, it just happens, and I'm like, what the hell?
I cut off all circulation apparently
Are
from my
you
legs.
one of those that, you touch the knee so
No.
everything could come
Absolutely
out?
not.
Yo,
I'm
my
just on
grandma
my phone
told me
usually.
that.
Yeah, there's little
Punch
tricks. So you just be on your phone
And
like that?
tú lo soba, you get the soba la pierna. Yeah, mama used to tell me the same thing.
Like,
But ma, that don't help.
Okay.
no, it doesn't.
That's
She
all
just
mental.
wants you to get like distracted or something.
Or it might work for them because it's mental and they believe that works for them. So their mind makes them, their body actually do it.
So then it does work.
If you believe it.
Okay.
That's pretty much everything in life. If you believe it, it
I'll
works.
tell you what, I bet you could believe you could fly. If you still jump out that window, you going straight down.
I'll fly for a little bit.
And then drop.
And then I drop.
Might not even be gliding.
I will
bro.
need to practice how to land on my feet or not to fall on the ground, just fall somewhere else.
You know what's something I really liked about our family? Like, we got kind of like, what I enjoyed now because 2-3 years from now I get to watch micamalounge and kind of reflect. But we were all always like the type to like record like, like family events,
Of
going
course you
to
enjoyed
DR.
it. You weren't the one who had to record every single time. I'm never in
I'm
the,
guessing
I'm
you was
never
the
in
one
the shot.
recording?
If you notice, I'm never in the shot. I'm always the one behind the camera.
But the
Juan, graba
one
esto.
shot,
Mira, tía, así que se hace.
you
Yo, I had to do that so many times until every time they started pulling out the camera, I would run away.
You were
And they started peeping, and that's when they started trying to learn.
Try to figure it
and that's
out.
when everybody's
That's what
head is cut off. And
you
all
gotta
that.
do that sometimes. You gotta let them figure it out on their own.
They
Even
wanna
if you see
record
them
all the
struggling,
time.
just
There's
turn
people
the other
older
cheek.
than me, and there's people younger than me. All of them could do the same thing, but no, everything was Juan.
is your height? You got the whole picture.
Yeah, Manuel is taller than me.
And that's a cousin that I told you also wants to be part of me come on. But anyways, the thing that I was gonna get to, the one I can remember. No, I'm okay. The one I can remember is when we went to DR and we went to my campo from my dad's side.
Oh my God!
And he got on a donkey, and I wanted to go.
He got on a donkey?
Yeah,
Poor
exactly. And then I went behind,
donkey.
and I fell.
We fell, didn't we fall?
Yeah, we fell.
What happened to the donkey though?
No, that
Is
donkey
the
was there. He was chilling.
Yo,
I mean, I was also 6'2", but I was 130 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like this.
So that day also, my grandma was like, pick a chicken and, pick any chicken. So we picked up a chicken, we put him in the trunk, and we drove for like 3 hours back to our home in DR. Bro, the story with that chicken.
And it's all on video.
And it's all on video just in case.
Yeah,
Do you want to take over?
You gotta show me this video later.
That chicken wanted to live. That chicken wanted to live. Like he went through everything. We did the whole twisting.
Yeah, so that's how we kill a chicken. You got to twist it in the head.
And then snap.
And then snap it. So we did that. We're in the backyard. And he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Pretending to be dead.
Pretending to be dead. Because then we would go to him. And then he'd be like... just start
running again.
And
No
we're like,
way.
what the hell?
With his head like lopsided and shit?
It's
Or
like,
the head
like
is
a little
gone?
turn.
And he would start running. And then we would get a stick and hit him. Or do the
No,
whole
you missed
thing
parts.
again.
We did it again. We did
We
the
did
whole
it
thing again.
several
We did the snapping a few times, and it would always, then all of a sudden, and just start running again and
No
everywhere. We're like,
way.
yo, what the hell? So at one point we got frustrated. We're like, all right. So then we took a knife, and we said, bah, on his neck, cut it clean. Like there was only a piece of skin.
And and like a side of bone, something like that. That's all you can see. Like
So
you can
the
literally
head was
see.
like this on the body. So we like, yeah, you don't want to die? Yo, the chicken got up and started running again.
No.
To kill it, we had to hit it with a stick.
And at that point, everybody just ran and stood away because we were like, yo,
This
are we even
chicken
gonna
is
eat this
possessed.
chicken? But we ate the
Possessed.
chicken,
Of
and
course,
that was
and it
some
was
good
good
ass
chicken.
chicken. But I've never seen like we eat chicken all the time, but that's actually what people do out there in the campo. Like they literally have to go through that whole thing.
I'm pretty
Take out
sure
the
they do it right
feathers.
the first time.
It's
bro.
nice.
Yeah. I don't know what
Because
was
I don't
wrong
think they
with
go-
that.
They do it right
I don't
the
think they
first
chopping
time.
out chickens' heads and it's still running up and running because I'm like, yo.
We'll be surprised. It probably does much worse things. Because, like, I've been watching videos on YouTube, and even, like, when they kill fish, sometimes, them should still be alive, moving.
Chicken? Oh.
Yeah, or octopus or squid, whatever. Like, they still be moving.
Because I can understand, like, there's still some nerve activity, so the thing twitches, but the chicken would get up and run.
Go back to the,
I was like, nah, this ain't nerves. This is the chicken is alive, but dead, but alive.
And then, entonces, pa quitarle, like, if I really sit here and analyze that, like, why am I still eating chicken? You gotta take out all the feathers.
The plumalo, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta put it in the hot water.
Yeah, soak it in hot water. And that's another thing.
That works. Like, you don't even have to do much.
I never understood with crabs and I think lobster, you have to boil it. You cannot kill it.
Because they're cold-blooded.
See, I was never good with science. Because they're...
What does that mean?
Exactly. That their body temperature is naturally very low. So when you boil it, you kill it because you raise the body temperature.
But why can't you just kill it?
Yeah, why can't you kill it?
Because you're destroying the meat.
For real?
What else are you going to do to it? A crab, the meat inside the crab is inside the bones.
I never ate crabs or lobster.
Or jaiba,
I don't know. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually learned it recently how to cook it, but yeah, you got to boil it because if you do any damage to it, you're losing out on meat, and there's not a lot of meat in the crab.
Or lobster, yeah.
No, lobster has a lot more meat.
So you could put them in the freezer and they still be alive, right?
I don't know about the freezer.
Okay.
Maybe the fridge.
I'm just saying.
Maybe the fridge.
No, I know for a fact the fridge. I've seen that many times.
Or a tank with water.
A tank with water.
Red lobster status.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's one food you don't like? Mondongo.
Mondongo, octopus.
Oh, octopus is amazing.
It's too slimy.
What about fried? The little calamaris?
I don't like that.
No? That's good.
I'm weird though. I have a texture problem. If the food is too soft or too like smushy, I can't eat it.
I feel you. I'm like that with some foods. The calamari is good though. I let it slide.
But what was one of the weirdest things you tried? And it was like, okay, like me, I went to Texas and I had fried alligator, and it's just like chicharrón de pollo.
You out of your mind.
It's just like chicharrón de pollo. Yo te puedo poner chicharrón de pollo aquí and a fried alligator. You won't know which one is which.
In Costa Rica, we had lagarto.
Y tú me estás hablando a mí de un alligator.
Por eso estoy diciendo it's not chicken. Por eso mismo te digo a ti
Was
que
it breaded?
Huh?
Was it breaded? Oh, see, mine was breaded.
breaded.
Yeah, it was in a restaurant.
That's why it tasted like chicken.
Chicharrón de pollo.
So, yeah, you tasted the bread.
Yeah, facts. You didn't taste no fucking.
Oh, a lagarto, así como.
Yeah, like they had it like on a stick.
On a stick. Oh.
I made them take off the legs and the head though. I was like, yo, pero how am I eat something with the legs still intact and attached to it? And y la cola, like, no.
How about you? Because you're a picky eater.
No, yeah, I wouldn't eat any of that stuff.
But what has been the weirdest thing you ate?
I think I've said it before. Like Chivo was probably the weirdest thing that I've eaten.
Wow, you're very safe and you stick to your comfort zone.
Yeah, and then like calamari and stuff like that. But like an alligator.
I mean, you haven't had not even jaiba, so.
Or a reptile.
But
I want to eat a reptile.
Can you tell your story about the bunny?
What? Nah, bro. They did me dirty in DR, bro. We go to DR one year. Mm-hmm. I always used to go with her grandmother, my aunt, and one of my family members gives me a rabbit. They're like, "Oh, here, you could have a pet for a summer." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh, you got to give it a lot of food. Because, they need a lot of food, and we had a tree outside.
They gave you all the clues at the beginning. Have a pet for the summer.
But come on, man. I'm like 10.
Have a pet for the summer.
But I was also coming back. I was also coming back to New York, so I figured, they meant the summer because I'm coming back from New York. So that's not exactly inherently a clue. So I'm over here. We had a tree outside that's exactly what it ate. Mm-hmm. So all the time I would go grab a leaf and just watch it eat. And we just eat it right away. So it got fat. Mm-hmm. So one day we go to the campo and we just chilling there or whatever. And I'm like, yo, I lost a rabbit. I can't find the rabbit nowhere. Oh, no, he probably went home to his family because we were leaving already. He probably just went home to check up on his families and que si esto y lo otro.
So gullible.
Facts. Entonces estamos ahí dando vueltas y relajando and playing around. And next thing you know, they're like, oh, the food is ready. I'm like, all right, good. I go and I'm like, yo, this tastes funny. She's like, okay, what is this? Like, oh, it's a pollo. So I'm like, all right. I ate the chicken. So then we continue playing again. We go around. I go around to the back of one of the houses. Mm-hmm. I find the bunny's head on the floor. I was like, what the fuck? What did I do? And then it hit me. I ate my rabbit, bro. Like, what? How you feel? That's what is it? Paraphilia? What? I don't even know what I'm saying. But what's that word when you eat, like when chickens eat chicken?
Oh, when humans eat humans? Is that cannibalism?
Yeah. But
Do you feed a chicken though?
That's what I'm saying.
Chickens eat chicken,
Usually they do.
Yeah. There was one time in the year my cousin was eating literally a pedazo de pollo, and a fucking chicken came out of nowhere and took it from him and was eating it. They don't know.
Yeah, so, the same way we did, no?
Yeah.
Oh man, DR has a lot of crazy stories.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like parents always hit you with, "Oh, it's a pollo, it's a pollo," and it's never chicken.
It's not ever. I was like, yo, I never seen chicken shaped like this, but it's all right. And it was mad gamey. Like it was the meat was gamey.
You guys like gallina?
I do, and I like tortolas.
It's mad chewy.
I ate a chicken's foot before, like with the nail. It's on my vlog.
Yeah, no.
That's not bad though. I'll eat that.
They gave me a slingshot one time in DR to kill the tortolas that I was gonna eat. I kind of brought back too many because I got too happy with it. I just used a slingshot and just killed too many little birds.
What was that one thing that we did in the campo? Like we mixed rocks.
Carburo.
Okay,
the
can
rocks
you explain
were
that?
Kangaroo?
No, it's called carburo.
What is that?
It's like a type of rock, and
You ate a rock?
No.
So
we made a machine.
You got a can. On the first can, the bottom can, you took off the top, and in the bottom you made a hole in the middle of the can. One single hole, like if it was with a pen. Then you took other cans and you took the top and the bottom off. Yeah, you made it like a cannon. Yeah. You throw the little rocks in there. And then when the car was coming, you'd pour water and light a fire at the hole, and it's flammable. It became flammable, so it would go mad loud. So we would always do that when the little motorcycles was driving by. We would light it up and go and you see the motorcycle go like that, like yo, what the fuck?
What just happened? But we used to buy those rocks.
No, we used to get it. Somebody in the campo used to give it. I think it was in Titi's campo.
Yeah.
Because they were her kids were the only ones that were crazy enough to give it to us.
There was a lot of like good stories in the campos too. Like I remember, and I don't know if I said this before, but I went to my grandmother's campo, and one thing that we used to do too is like we used to see holes around the campos.
The cacatas when we used to hunt them.
And then we used to get water. That's how we used to have fun. We used to get water and put water inside the hole. And you just see the cacata trying to come out because it's suffocating. It's like drowning. And then we would take a stick and open it right next to it so the cacata could come out and pretend to be free and then just stomp on it.
To be free.
For like 2 seconds and then we'll stomp on it.
I don't know, you guys.
Esa noche yo me quedé en el campo de mi abuela, which I never do. You know, I go for the long ass day and then take me back to a normal house. Yes. That day I stood there. I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know if I had to use the bathroom or what. I wake up my aunt. We turn on the lights. Could you not? There was like 3 cacatas in the corner. And I'm like, ahí viene la mamá to come. You killed all my kids.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
We got it, exactly. Oh, after that, I never stood in the campo ever again because I was just traumatized. I don't think I ever played with cacata another day in my life. And those are big cacatas, like big. It's not these little long daddy legs that we see. Daddy long legs that we see. It's hairy, big tarantulas.
Okay.
Ooh.
We did that in Titi's campo too.
Yeah.
And remember the little canal in the back that we used to bañarnos in? Yo, that shit had animals in it. We didn't even know.
And we didn't even know we would go.
It had snakes in it,
and
everything. And they didn't tell us none of that. No, eso está bien, ahí tú no te ahogas. All right, what about the other things that could kill us in there? There are a million other things that could kill us in that water.
Well, no, you won't drown. But what the fuck? What about this snake and this alligator?
Or
you know
like
what I'm saying?
people dump in that lake. Like,
and we weren't near the lake. It was literally just a canal.
Yeah, so
that
you
went
got
through the back
all
of the house.
the toxic stuff that people just throw out there. But I guess that's why we're immune to a lot of things because we were exposed to a lot of things.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Lumberjack. Where can the calamaris that you don't want to try find you? Actually, why am I saying that? We have to ask them our famous questions. Yeah.
What are the famous questions?
Dun, dun, dun.
Really?
How many times do you change your toothbrush?
You sound like a Rice Krispie.
Yeah, I was trying to do it.
I think it's every 2 months.
Every 2 months. Okay.
Once the bristles start like going 2 different directions, I'm like, yeah.
Everyone says the same thing. That's not funny.
Because that's the one indicator. Yeah. Like, you're not brushing right no more.
Do you know what AM and PM stand for?
I don't.
La mañana y la noche.
Day and night. That's all I know. I don't know what the actual things stand for. That's interesting. Now that you mention it.
Do you wipe from front to back or back to front?
I see.
So from front to back. And do you pull your balls to the front while you're doing that?
Why would I wipe from the front?
Wait, say that again.
Why would I wipe from the front?
Where you pull your balls to the front?
To the front, so
that she thinks that we're wiping.
Or you lift it up.
I go through the paws. I go through the back. I just clean my ass.
Okay.
But you
I don't know. I don't think
push it to the front. You just lift it up.
Okay, I don't know.
I guess it's to the front. Okay. When was the last time you did something for the first time?
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh.
Last week.
Oof, last week. That's recent.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it.
So to me, going to the beach is like a social thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to be in a group of like 3 or 4 or 5 people.
Con la juga.
But I went to the beach with one person only.
Okay.
And it was like interesting. It was different to me. Like I would never do that. Like it's because they brought it up, and that's the only reason why I did it. But me, I've never been to the beach with less than 4 people.
Okay. So what was so different about it that you had to conversate with that person the entire
whole time? Like, you gotta give that person the attention the whole time. It's like there's not somebody else that can.
Did you have fun though?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's important.
So you would do it again?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be weird to you?
It would probably still be weird. But it was.
I was gonna say, now you could say you don't have to go to the beach with a group or with a hookah.
I would prefer the
hookah was still there, right?
The hookah had to be there.
Yeah, the hookah had to be there. But I would do it again. It was it's definitely a new experience for me, but it was fun.
We're getting older, Juan. We need that one-on-one.
Where do you put the hookah? You guys bring a table and you put the hookah on top, or you put the hookah
you read my mind
inside the sand?
Oh,
yeah, we did. I dig a hole.
Yeah,
you dig.
And I put the hookah in only until the glass part is covered, so that it doesn't heat up, so the water doesn't heat up with the sun.
Nice.
That's
what you were gonna say?
Because I know how we do it, and not a lot of people do it like that. So the fact that you was able to catch up on that's pretty good. Okay.
Did we miss? I feel like we missed one. What was the first one you asked?
The toothbrush.
What did you ask him though? When was the last time he changed it?
No, like
I said that's
he
changed.
How
you asked him how often?
I went to the dentist Monday, so Monday was the last time.
You changed it on Monday? Okay.
All right. How about your towel? Since that was one of the conversations we had last week.
When do I change my towels?
Yeah.
I want to say every week when I do laundry.
Okay.
So where can all the other beaches find you now? I guess.
I actually went to Chocha Beach. That Sunday.
That one? Okay.
Chocha Beach?
Yeah, I don't get in the water.
Did you get any chocha? No. Did you get any chocha?
No, definitely not.
Not from there. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's not gonna happen. But they can find me usually in Far Rock. What's the one that we go to in Long Island?
Jones Beach, Long Beach. But when we ask you where can we find you, we refer to do you have any social media, like anything?
I do have a social media.
That you want maybe people from micamalounge to okay.
You don't want nobody to find you?
I mean, they could.
Chocha Beach.
El Increíble, I think it. What's my thing?
You don't even know. That's mad funny.
Yeah, because I don't really post or anything.
I feel you.
I follow very specific pages.
We're back on Skonex and all that stuff.
Skonex, Aquinas.
That
was the main school you had in Skonex.
Okay.
It was an all-girls school.
Hey.
That's what you wanted.
All right. So when we bring Skonex back, we'll ask you that question.
Where can the chickens that don't wanna die, I guess, find you, Marielle?
Something about Marielle on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter occasionally. Boom. Where can them crabs find you, Jose?
The crabs. You can find them at my genitals. Now let me stop.
That was good.
You guys can find me at Jose _ that's MMMJOSE _ on Instagram.
You was not expecting that.
And you guys could catch us at the Super 4 Bros on Instagram and YouTube, where we play video games. We make short clips, long clips, all kind of clips, except pornographic clips. You guys can catch us there. And yes, follow us on Cama Lounge everywhere. Patreon.com/micamalounge. Guys,
The full shop. Oh, you was our first winner of the giveaway too.
Yes, I was.
I owe you your sweater.
Yes.
You do.
I gotta bring the giveaways back.
Yes.
Patreon. Go to the Patreon, guys. We need more patrons out there. All right, we got so much exclusive content on there, and we would like for you guys to watch it,
Become a patron.
For you. It's for you. For you.
All of you.
All of you. All of this for all of you.
Tell them.
Patreon.com/micamalounge, guys. We got different tiers up there. $1 for one of the tiers, $3 for the other tier, and $5 for the other tiers. Alright?
Alright.
And I'll explain the tiers on another episode of Cama Lounge. Thank you guys for watching. And we see you guys.
Before we leave, can you
next
say your social media again?
My Jose _
And then he spells it out for you. Jose.
Yeah.
Underscore.
JOSE _ on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.